Today I'm taking on a huge project. I'm going to take out this ocean temple. And why am I doing that? Well, that's easy. I want access to blocks such as dark prismarine and sea lanterns. And that means killing these big fish. So we need a farm. But we have one small problem. The Elder Guardian. In fact, we have 3 big problems. That's because each temple is guarded by 3 of these big boys. 2 of them are in rooms at the bottom, and the other one is right at the top. So these are the formidable foes that we've got to defeat. But we've got to be careful. They can dish out a load of damage. And we are in hardcore mode, so one false step, and that is our world done for. So in order to defeat these guys, we're going to need all the help we can get. And I'm thinking potions. And I haven't got any of the ingredients I need to make them, so first up, the nether. We need nether wart. I must have found the only nether fortress with no nether wart. I need to find another one. Found one at last, and it's right next to a bastion. Holy moly. Ah. Look at all them. Nether wart. Yes. Yoink. Brown mushrooms. We need those as well. Aha. In fact, it turns out I had most of the other ingredients, like golden carrots, gunpowder, glowstone dust. The only things I needed now were pufferfish for the underwater breathing potions. Ow. That should do it. Ingredients got. Now the potions. Invisibility, strength, and underwater breathing. This should help us against those Elder Guardians. So now we have got all our potions, we should be good to go. But hold on there. How are we going to get into the temple? There are 2 ways we could do that. We can either A, swim straight in, but we're going to get mining fatigue from those Nails Elder Guardians. Ah, no. No. Or option B, and my personal favourite, TNT. We're going to blow our way through it, I think. That is the best way to go. Woohoo! So that's it. The plan is set. We've got our potions. We've got our TNT. We go down there, blow up their walls, take out the Elder Guardians, and rip down their house. It should be as easy as that, right? Knowing that this could be my final act and the end of my hardcore world, I sucked my potions, jumped in the water, and headed towards that temple. Our fate was soon to be told. Will we survive these 3 tough foes? Let's go. The battle awaits. Eh? Where is he? So knowing that this guy was here, I gathered all my courage and swam in, ready for the fight. Was this going to be the epic battle? No. Turned out they're really easy to kill, actually. Why was I so worried? So with this knowledge of an easy fight, I jumped into the next one. This should be easy. And look who else we found while we were there. How did he end up down here? He must die also. The Elder Guardians are no more. How easy was that? And why was I so worried? Those guys are weak. But now it's time to move on to the next stage of the plan. Total destruction of the Elder Guardian's house. But no, not with TNT. It's too moist down there. In order to unmoist this area, you heard me right, unmoist, it's a word. We're going to need to go back into the temple and take out all that sponge that we can find in the sponge rooms. I mean, the Elder Guardians don't need it anymore, so we'll make use of it. Ha 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 ha, another sponge room. So I only got a few sponge from those 2 rooms, and I needed a lot more. And with my thirst of killing those Elder Guardians not quenched, I thought we'd go and raid a few more temples. Sponge, sorted. So the next thing we needed on our mission of destruction was sand. Lots and lots of sand. And the reason we needed all that sand is so that we could put a massive perimeter all around our temple. That way it'd be easier to get rid of all this water and then totally destroy this temple. Easy. But doing this perimeter is going to introduce us to another foe, the pesky Guardian. And as we are trying to drain this monument and put the sand down, they are going to try and kill us at every opportunity. We could try and dodge them, but I don't think that's going to work. So we're going to have to use the invisibility potions again. Lots of them. So now that I was invisible, I started on the long and arduous task of placing thousands and thousands of blocks of sand in a massive circle. It's amazing how long this process actually takes. But we finally got it done. The tedious jobs don't stop there after placing that sand. The next tedious job we need to do is remove all this kelp. Wah, dolphin. I don't need that. Doesn't help. Oh man, there's loads of it. Ah! He crept up on me. The kelp is gone. All we've got to do now is lay that sand. And lay sand I did because I had to section this place up to make it easier to drain with our sponge. And speaking of sponge, we were going to have to dry this quite a lot. So the quickest way to do this is in the nether. Because as soon as you place it, instantly dry. This was a place I'd visit many, many times over the next 20 hours or so. And I'm not joking. This took over my life. This whole process took way longer than I thought it was going to do. It was like a repetitive sequence. First, drying up all that water with the sponge, taking down all that sand that we took ages to place down in the first place, back into the nether to dry up all that wet sponge, then picking it up with our hoe again, to only go through the process many, many times. But we finally made it. After 10 long hours, I made it to halfway. Even though this has taken so long, it is starting to look pretty cool. I really need to get this thing finished. I've had enough of using sponge and taking down sand. I want to start building.
Many hours later.
It is finally dry. No more water. All that we're left with is the temple. So this was going to be the final act of destruction. The Elder Guardian's house would be no more. All out victory would be ours. And the quickest way to get rid of this place would be beacon. So I put one of those down, added haste too, and got to work in removing all this green stuff. Obviously those sponge came in handy, and I actually found another sponge room that I missed before. Winner. And I actually wasn't bothered too much by the Guardians. I thought I'd get way more hassle seeing as though this was the only place that they could spawn. But no, this was easy. Definitely much easier than draining this whole place out. But hey, we got there in the end. We are done. All evidence that the big nasty fish used to live here is all gone. We have destroyed everything that was theirs. But we weren't done yet with our axe. We had to level this whole place out before we could even think about building a farm. But after many more hours and the final few blocks, we were done. We were ready to build a farm. Now the moment I'm sure you've all been waiting for. The building. The building can finally start. We can finally put down a farm and start killing those pesky guardians. And trust me, it's the moment I've been waiting for as well. This is a long time coming. This project has seriously taken over my life. I'm going to need therapy after this. So now the good stuff. The farm. I'm going to put a farm right in the middle here. And it's going to be a box. A box where we can get the guardians to spawn and then drop them to their death. So I'm going to make use of this stripped crimson wood because I've got loads of it left from my last project. And I think it's going to look pretty nice. Behold my box of spawning and death. Well, my unfinished box of death. It needs more work, but this is where we're going to spawn and kill our guardians. And obviously this isn't looking complete, so I added a bit more decoration, dug a massive drop chute where we can kill those guardians, and then to store all those goodies, I made a highly sophisticated temporary storage solution. It's temporary, I promise. But obviously the farm still isn't complete. I needed glass. Glass to keep all that moisture in. We don't want water and guardians spilling all over the place. That'd be horrible. We're looking good, but we're not there just yet. We need signs, we need water, and we need even more water. I mean, the guardians need somewhere to swim and then die. So I'm just going to cover this bit in dirt, then we can add the water on top, get rid of the dirt, and then we've got our goldfish bowl done. Good, we have got a farm that works. Hooray. Look at them go. Finally, we have got a farm that's up and running. But I can't help but feel a little bit of guilt. I mean, we went into their house, killed the Elder Guardians, then we drained all the water around their house, then knocked down their house and drained everything else inside of it. For what? A few blocks? What did they do to deserve all that? Oh, I feel guilty. But I've got an idea. We can build them a better home. A palace in their honor that will immortalize their existence in this place. I think that's the least we could do. But we need to make this place nice. We need to make it opulent. And I want to make use of the blocks that we destroyed down there. Prismarine. Lots of prismarine. And because I'm going to make this temple really special, we're going to need a lot of resources. First up is sandstone. Let's rip this place apart. I'm going to need a load of this stuff. But then I'm going to have to smelt it because I want smooth sandstone. Yeah, I'm just making this project harder for myself. But it needs to be special. Here is my sandstone. Lots of it. And like I said, I've got to put it through my awesome super smelter that you can see. We need smooth sandstone. Next up is endstone. This is amazing to mine. But then I came across a problem. I wanted quartz. But I don't have any villagers that give me quartz just yet. I suppose it's time to play with some villagers. Everybody loves playing with villagers. I need little people, please. Yes. Straight in. Go, 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 go. Yes. So we got villagers in. I did a little bit of trading. And then I came across a problem. I've got a problem. Remember when I said I wanted to use these guys? Their prices have just shot up. He's gone from 1 to 5. This guy's up to 3. He's alright, but I can't be having that. I'm going to have to introduce them to a zombie. We have to. That means I need to make potions. And it also means I need to make golden apples. But I need to do that because that, even though I've got a raid farm over there, that's a rip-off. Expensive. Rip-off. Go. Yes. Yes. In you go to your... Wah! There's... Right, these guys have been cured 5 times each, so now the prices should be down to a single emerald. Yes, all of them. Now I can buy my quartz. Right, we've got most of our resources and we've still got some copper aging down here, but we need to transform this. If we're going to make a temple to honor the Elder Guardians, we can't leave it like this. This isn't temple looking, is it? We need to tidy it up. So first, for this majestic temple, we're going to need a base for it to sit on. So that's how big the base is going to be. It's going to be quite big. It takes up a lot of this room. Majestic. So now we've got to fill all that in. Look at all these goodies. Look at them all spawning in there. I'm kind of in the middle of something, guys. Can you just leave me alone, please? That'd be grand. Thank you very much. That's as big as I think I'm going to go. That's high enough, I think. You know what I've just thought? Before we even think about finishing that off, we're going to have to do something with this, because if we cover all that up, this is going to end up in a mob farm. That won't work. That'd be carnage. Yeah, I'm going to half slab all of this as well, and that should stop the slimes from spawning. I don't want slimes in here. I don't want anything in here. All I want is stuff in there. The base is in. We have got somewhere to build, so that's not going to be the floor. That's the floor for the floor. Yeah, there's logic there somewhere. I needed those blocks there to put other blocks on, so we're good. Now we can start building this place up and make it look like the palace or the temple that we want to honor those 3 big guys. Not these ones. We're killing them to death. We need their goodies. The big guys! Elder Guardians. This place is now looking majestic. Look at that. That's way better than that. But now we need to add paths and decoration in, because that is just looking grim, as it is out here as well. And the walls, it just doesn't look nice, does it? I think the first thing we do is add a path so we can actually walk around this place. So something like that, and it's going to go all the way around, so we can actually browse through the gardens once they're in. The paths are in, we are looking better, but I still need to add some greenery. We'll start off by placing some dirt. We'll then change that dirt into moss. I mean, that's nice and vibrant. It'll make this place pop. It looks good. Followed by a few leaves to make those bushes look good. I mean, every palace needs a nice looking garden. Opulent. That's what we're going for. Followed by a few trees, a little bit of decoration, and all is good in the world. The build is now complete. Check this out. We've got colour. And I added some of the red, crimson wood stuff. Just makes it pop out that little bit more, because there was too much green. And I've also completed in here. Just nice and neat. And again, added a bit more of the crimson to make it pop that little bit more. And look at all these dudes all dying nicely. Away you go, guys. Haha. But now, we need to tidy the rest of this place up. Look at it. It just looks awful, doesn't it? That we've got holes everywhere. And then we're going to have to do these walls. Oh, there's still a load to do. That is looking amazing. That really sets that building off. Look at that. I love that. I think that's the first time I've done that effect, and that really stands out. Oh man, that's amazing. Oh no, he's having a bad time. Well, I don't know about you, but I think we have achieved our aim. Opulent. Look at this. Any Elder Guardian would be proud of living in a house like that. Look at this place. And I've just noticed there's one thing we're missing. Just a little something on top to signify what it is. It's not the greatest, is it? It kind of looks Guardian-ish. Don't mock me. It's Guardian-ish, okay? I'm calling this complete. Oh my, this has been a project. But we have got a working Guardian farm, and we've got what we set out to give the Guardians, or the Elder Guardians, a palace. A palace or a temple of their own, which is much improved from what they had before. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. It's been an epic. But if you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. And if you've enjoyed it so much, how about that subscribe button? It's free. But I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.